As Election Day gets closer, campaign ads are getting nastier, and tonight the 7 investigators are putting more of them to the truth test.
Our own Ross Jones is putting some unbelievable claims under the microscope. So are they fact or fiction, Ross?
Dave, Carolyn, candidates are accusing their opponents of everything these days, from living in their parents' basement to defending accused sex abusers. As you might imagine, they're not telling you the whole truth. So tonight, with the vote just days away, we will.
She won't work for us.
If negative ads didn't work, campaigns wouldn't use them.
Congressman Mike Bishop is part of the problem.
But when it comes to influencing voters, they're some of the most effective commercials out there.
A radical resistance terrorizing those who disagree.
And often, they're the most false, too. So tonight, with the election less than a week away, we're back for round 3 of political ad fact or fiction, so you can make an informed choice 5 days from now.
I'm Lena Epstein, and I approve this message.
You've probably seen this ad from the Lena Epstein campaign, taking a shot at her opponent, Haley Stevens.
You can't live here forever, son.
Why not? Haley Stevens moved into her mom's place to run for Congress.
So aside from being a cheap shot, is the ad actually true? Does Haley Stevens live in her parents' house? Well, not in the way the ad is trying to make you think. According to her campaign, Stevens rents an apartment in Rochester Hills owned by her mom, who lives elsewhere in Birmingham. Stevens doesn't live with her parents, and certainly not in their basement, as the ad would have you believe. And Stevens isn't new to Michigan. She was born here and graduated from Seaholm High School before heading to Washington, D.C. She returned to Michigan in early 2017.
On health care, Mike Bishop is hurting Michigan families.
And there's this anti-Mike Bishop ad.
Bishop voted 17 times to dismantle health care for millions.
It's a fact that Bishop voted to repeal Obamacare, which would have allowed insurance companies to deny coverage for those with pre-existing conditions. But in 2017, he voted for a Republican health care bill that protected coverage for pre-existing conditions, but also could have made that insurance way more expensive. So we're calling this ad incomplete.
Dana Nessel's former law firm specialized in helping men get away with the most heinous acts.
Then there's this ad attacking Attorney General candidate Dana Nessel for cases handled by her former law firm.
They once questioned a young victim's memory in order to get their client found not guilty of molesting a 5-year-old girl.
It is a fact that Nessel's former law firm represented an accused child molester and helped secure a not guilty verdict. But it's not pointed out that Nessel didn't actually handle that case.
Vote no on 2, or the joke's on you.
Finally, there's this anti-Proposal 2 ad, urging you to vote against the proposed constitutional amendment that would change how the state draws political districts, putting power in the hands of a newly formed independent commission instead of politicians.
Proposal 2 lets 13 new redistricting commissioners vote themselves unlimited pay and unlimited perks, guaranteed in your constitution.
This ad wants to make you think that the new commission will pay itself huge salaries. And while that's theoretically possible, it's a huge leap. The ballot proposal says commissioners should be paid at least 25% of the governor's salary, which would be about $40,000 a year, but it doesn't set a cap. Still, the ad is relying on scare tactics rather than substance to swing your vote, so we're labeling this one fiction. As we've learned in fact-checking about a dozen campaign ads over the last month, stretching the truth is very much a bipartisan issue. Everybody does it. We posted the ads from both sides. We fact-check on our website, WXYZ.com. Check them out before casting your vote. Dave?